So I don't get overwhelmed with all the world building possibilities. I've decided to focus on 3 storylines. All of which center around a single gas giant planet. I think that's the correct term. But anyway, a single planet, 3 storylines which take place in 2 different timelines. One of the storylines includes an off-world researcher who is part of a first contact crew. This crew is investigating a large energy signal in the planet's star system and also the possibility of life forms on the gas giant. The second storyline is from the perspective of a robot brought with the off-world research team. And finally, storyline 3 focuses on an inhabitant of the planet. I don't have much patience for names, so let's label the off-worlder OW1-1, the robot ROB1, and the planet inhabitant PAS1-1. Planet A, Species 1, Character 1. This way I don't have to feel like I'm committing to names yet, and just let the storylines and world building flow. The first timeline is after the off-worlders have made contact with the planet's inhabitants. This storyline also includes the arrival of another off-world species. Not a nice one. And the events that follow between the 2 off-world species and how they affect the planet's system and the local inhabitants. The other timeline is quote-unquote current day, many generations after the 2 off-world species have left. It focuses on PAS1-1 as they rediscover lost knowledge, and ROB1, who's at a different location on the planet.
Actually, it starts with just the processor of ROB1 booting up as the tech of the world comes back online. Levels of a depleted energy source rising above a threshold for these systems to awaken. Kind of like a new day as the sun comes up and starts powering solar panels again.
PAS1-1, whose species live on floating structures, has unknown embedded microscopic tech in them that has been passed down for generations. This tech is also coming back online and is causing some odd effects. I'll go into much more detail in the future videos about all 3 concepts and ideas. I'm also planning on posting on my Blue Sky account and personal blog. Using this technique of storylines not only helps reduce the world building scope, but also makes it fairly easy to jump right into story building if I find my thoughts straying towards the negative, which is the main focus of this content at the moment. A means to draw my brain from the craziness of politics, headlines, and internal arguments with people who aren't even in the room with me. When these thoughts start to evade my brain, I can instead think about my AlphaCore project. The storylines give me anchors to ask questions like, what was the last thing I was working on for ROB1? How does ROB1 move around? What if they could change between different means of movement? Goodbye, negative thought storm. Hello, positive energy. I'd love to hear any ideas you're willing to share for AlphaCore, or about your own world building projects, or how you manage your own mental health. So if you want to hear more about AlphaCore and my world building projects, subscribe for videos in the future on this content. Cheers. Thanks for your time.